Okay, the question that you're going to get asked all the time, especially when people are calling in, they've heard about your practice or they found it on Google or whatever, is do you take my insurance? Super common question that everyone has been trained to answer and to ask when you are looking for a doctor. I mean, typically you get those new insurance cards in the mail, and then from there you look on the website, you see who's taking your insurance, who's near me, those sorts of things. That's how you find your doctor. So if you are calling to try and find a new doctor, first question, do you take my insurance? Do you take my insurance? Do you take my insurance? You're going to hear that all day long when it comes to people, prospects calling in to learn more about your practice. Now, they probably missed it on the website, or they didn't listen closely enough on social media or whatever channel they found, and they just want to know. Reasonable question. Now, if you start by saying, we don't take insurance, then guess what happens? Well, one, they either turn off and, okay, this isn't the right practice for me, or two, they just hang up because they assume you just take cash and you're not going to be able to help them or serve them, and their insurance premiums are going to go to waste. And why would they ever even continue this conversation? It's totally useless waste of their time. So what we do, what my staff does, what my office manager and I have trained our staff to do is when people call in and they say, hey, do you take Blue Cross Blue Shield? We say, yeah, we take Blue Cross Blue Shield. We use Blue Cross Blue Shield, your insurance that you pay those huge premiums for the big stuff, the pricey stuff, vaccines, lab, radiology, specialist visits. Those are what your insurance gets used for. Those are the pricey things. And then patients say, phew, okay, now we're talking. My guard is down a little bit. And then what you can do once you've done that is you can segue to, now what we don't do is we don't charge you copays. We don't charge you deductibles. We don't send you bills months after your visit for your kid's strep throat. We use a membership model that allows you unlimited access, unlimited visits, unlimited text messages. Yes, we allow patients to text message us, and oftentimes you can just send us a picture of a rash or your baby's poop or whatever you're seeing. You can just take a picture of it or text us and tell us what's going on, and we can save you an office visit. So our practice works differently in that we're a direct care model, meaning we don't use your insurance for the day-to-day stuff, the office visits, the strep throat, is my kid's arm broken, something along those lines. We don't use your insurance for that, but for the big stuff, vaccines, lab, radiology, those pricey things that you want your insurance premiums to pay for, we use it for those so that you get the most from your insurance that you can, combined with the access, the affordability, and the convenience of our practice through our membership model. And what you've done there is instead of immediately turning them off, you've segued, you've made them feel comfortable and relaxed. Phew, I found somebody that takes my insurance. Two, there's a different way. This is the DPC way. This is how direct primary care works. So I would encourage you, when you're thinking through, well, what am I going to say when people answer the phone? Or what am I going to say when a friend at a party asks me about my new practice? I'm going to say, we use your insurance for the big stuff because everybody pays those huge insurance premiums and you don't want to. Nobody's going to say, well, yeah, I don't really care. I don't mind writing those huge checks to the insurance company or having it pulled out of my paycheck every 2 weeks. I don't mind that. I'll just pay extra. No, you're going to say, I'm getting something for my insurance premiums and I'm getting the access, affordability, convenience, small practice, all the benefits of a direct primary care practice. So hopefully that kind of changes the paradigm of that conversation and those phone calls. Now, it doesn't mean everyone's going to sign up just because you explained it to them that way, but you have opened the door because 100% of people are going to say pass if the first thing that they hear is that you don't take their insurance and you don't even get to have the conversation about how your practice works differently.